For 2.5 centuries, it was Spain's practice to send 2 fleets a year to the New World. The Tierra Firma fleet sailed to South America, and the New Spain fleet sailed to Mexico. There was a third Spanish fleet called the South Seas Fleet, which delivered the silver and gold mined by the Spanish in Peru to the Pacific coast of Panama, where it was taken over land by mule train to the Caribbean side of Panama. It was then loaded on waiting galleons from the Tierra Firma fleet for the voyage home to Spain. The route from the New World to Spain was a well-traveled commercial highway. From 1530 to the late 1700s, Spain shipped more than $8 billion in gold and silver from its South American colonies back to the Old World. It wasn't without great risk, however. Some years, entire fleets returned safely, but in others, not one returned. Well over 1,000 Spanish ships were lost, many of them loaded with gold, silver, and emeralds, worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Gradually, Spain's treasure fleets diminished in size, and then stopped altogether. In 1783, the British took over Florida and implanted a different language and a different culture in which the Spanish treasure galleons played no part. The former highway to the Indies faded into history, and all those treasure-laden shipwrecks were lost in time. The Atocha and Margarita were sister ships sailing in the 1622 Tierra Firma fleet. The Atocha was the Almirante, also known as the rear guard, and the Margarita was the Capitana, or front guard. They were the largest vessels in the 28-ship fleet and carried the vast majority of the treasure. A hurricane slammed into the fleet on September 6, 1622, sinking the Atocha, Margarita, and 6 other ships off the coast of Key West, Florida. The Atocha was never salvaged and remained untouched until Mel Fisher began searching for her in 1969. Every day leading up to the find, Mel would tell his family and crew that today was the day that they were going to find the mother lode. After 16 years, in July of 1985, Mel and his team found over half of the Atocha's registered cargo in one pile. This mother lode of gold, silver, emeralds, and other various artifacts was valued at over $450 million. Mel had proved to the world that with patience and perseverance, it was possible to find these lost galleons and recover the centuries-old treasures that lay on the ocean floor. Today, Mel Fisher is a true American folk hero, and he will forever be known as the world's greatest treasure hunter. His mantra, "Today's the day," is not just a slogan, it's the company's DNA. Since Mel's death in 1998, his son, Kim Fisher, has been building upon the family legacy by searching for the still unfound sections of the Atocha and the Margarita. To date, well over $500 million in treasure has been recovered from these wreck sites. But according to the ship's manifests, salvage records, and the research of shipwreck historian Dr. Eugene Lyon, there are roughly 162 copper ingots, 14 bronze cannons, 125,000 silver coins, 433 silver bars, and 111 gold bars still missing. In addition to the listed cargo, the stern castle of the Atocha remains unfound. The stern castle holds 35 boxes of unregistered cargo and an untold amount of jewelry, rough gems, and other riches belonging to the Catholic Church. The expected value of this remaining cargo will exceed $280 million.
My name is Michael Bozeman, and I'm captain aboard the Polyel, and we are on our way to the Keys to hunt for treasure that has been lost on the bottom for over 300 years.
We're looking for anything beautiful and spectacular and valuable.
There are approximately 100,000 coins, bars, silver bars, emeralds, the stuff of dreams.
We're going to go about 25 miles west of Key West on a site that we know that a couple of wrecks are on.
They have found nearly $1 billion in treasure there already. So the way we know there's stuff there is they've already found stuff, and we're just kind of continuing the search.
This is the fun stuff here. For me, it's the excitement of finding something that's been sitting lost for hundreds of years.
I just can't imagine anyone in their childhood not dreaming of finding treasure.
We have a 10-ton crane that we can pick up the 7,000-pound excavator.
When I reached retirement 4.5 years ago, I had a lot of options, and one was to sit on the sofa, and I decided that there wasn't a lot of treasure. I think the most I ever found at one picking between the cushions was like $2.35. And I got to thinking about all the treasure in the ocean and my childhood dreams, and here I am.